Hey, what's up guys, it's Steve, and a lot of you guys still don't understand the difference between an NBA superstar and an NBA All-Star. And I don't blame you, because the media, they make everyone out to be an NBA superstar. Like they'll sit there and say LaMarcus Aldridge is an NBA superstar. They'll sit there and say that Damian Lillard's a superstar. They'll sit there and say that I don't know, Joakim Noah's a superstar. They'll sit there and say that an all-star is a superstar when it's not even close. Anybody can be an all-star. Mo Williams was an all-star in 2009 because Chris Bosh got injured. Does that make him an NBA superstar? No, it's not even close. And there were only 6 real NBA superstars in the NBA last season. But before I get to that, let me explain once again, because I already made a video on this, but I'm going to do it one more time. I'm going to explain once again why, what makes an NBA superstar. So what is an NBA superstar? An NBA superstar is a franchise player, a once-in-a-generation type player that will change the organization for 5+ years or longer, for a long time, and, that you build around, So that's why I say, and I love Dwyane Wade to death, and I love Chris Bosh to death, but I don't consider Dwyane Wade a superstar anymore. He's a superstar because, what he's done throughout his career. He had a superstar career, but I don't consider him a superstar in the sense that no team right now would want to build around him. And the same thing with Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh is still great, but he's not a superstar anymore. But they're both all-time NBA legends, so obviously they're all superstars in terms of career, but in terms of right now, they're not superstars. So there were only 6 NBA superstars in the NBA last season, and there will only be 6 for this next season. I'm going to say their names and explain why. Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook is someone and any team, any GM, and any executive would love to build around. He's young, he's aggressive, he has a killer mentality, he hates everyone on the court that doesn't play for his team. He's close to averaging a triple-double. He's a point guard. He's a superstar. He's almost better than Stephen Curry. He's one of the best players in the world. He changes the organization, and he's still young. And not only that, there's all right. Let me keep going before I explain more. James Harden impacts the game on pretty much every level except defense. NBA superstar. Every team in the world would love to have James Harden on the team. Next, we have Stephen Curry, NBA superstar. We have LeBron James, NBA superstar. We have Carmelo Anthony, NBA superstar. And last but not least, we have Kevin Durant, NBA superstar. Those are the only NBA superstars last season and this season. No, Kawhi Leonard is not an NBA superstar. Not everyone. A lot of people liked the video more than disliked. I think there were like 20 likes and like 6 dislikes. But for the most part, everyone. For a little bit, some people were saying, "Oh, I'm stupid. How is Kawhi not a superstar?" Would you build around Kawhi Leonard? Someone that can barely isolate the basketball by himself? If he were on a team, if he were in Carmelo Anthony's situation last year, I doubt he would even average above 18 points per game. The dude averaged 14 points per game for his career. I think it's even less, like 12, and people call him an NBA superstar. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Kawhi Leonard is an NBA superstar? Listen, he plays superstar level defense. I agree with that. But that doesn't mean he's an NBA superstar. That does not mean he's an NBA superstar and someone wants to build around him for the next 5 to 10+ years. Are you kidding me? Kawhi Leonard is an NBA superstar? Come on, you guys, not you guys, but some people misuse the word superstar too much, man. Way too much. And it's frustrating because there are only 6 true superstars that every team in the league would want, and then every executive and GM would love to build around. That's Carmelo Anthony, that's Kevin Durant, that's LeBron James, that's Stephen Curry, that's James Harden, and that's Russell Westbrook. If this were 5 years ago, it would be Kobe. No, if this were 10 years ago, it would be Kobe Bryant, it would be LeBron, it would be Melo, it would be Chris Bosh, it would be Kevin Durant. Not Kevin Durant, excuse me. It would be Tim Duncan, Dirk Nowitzki, Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen, Those are superstars. Okay? There's a big difference between a superstar and a perennial all-star. Big difference. Okay? Big difference. Are you really going to sit there and tell me, and I love Kawhi to death, I think he's a great role model, I think he's an incredible player, but are you going to sit there and tell me that Kawhi Leonard is on the same level as Kevin Durant, Melo, LBJ, Curry, Harden, and Westbrook? Are you kidding me? It's not even. He's not even close to being on their level. Not even close. Okay, it's crazy, man. And for people to sit there and say, "Oh, Damian Lillard's a super," are you kidding me? This dude is so inefficient from the field, and he's a superstar. Why? Because he averaged 24 points per game last year. That doesn't make you a superstar. He's not a franchise-changing player. He's really good, but he's not a franchise-changing player. Let's be real for a second. Let's be real, okay? Come on, man. Like, oh my goodness, dude. I can't. Sometimes I just get so frustrated when I shouldn't, because, like, at the end of the day, I know everyone has their own opinion, but when you don't base opinions off fact, it's frustrating. Because there's no way in hell you can sit there statistically and compare Kawhi to any of the 6 superstars I just listed. There's no way. And when you sit there and say, oh, well, he averaged 21 points per game. All right, he averaged 21 points per game on 15 shots per game. He's incredibly efficient, but at the same time, he's not even the #1 option offensively on his team. LaMarcus Aldridge is. Anyway, man, I'm out of here. Let me know what y'all think. Peace.